Yeah, so what I'm going to attempt to do in the next, so this was the first one of 5 attempts at 100 miles for the next 5 months. So I'm doing a 36-hour race next month in Virginia where I'll wear a 20-pound weight vest, tactical vest, and that's going to be to raise funds for Canines for Warriors. It's a nonprofit organization that combines veterans with canines. And
when you do something like that, you should be able to fuck a dog. I mean, like, just pick one of the dogs and be like, hey, dude, I just did all this for you, and I raised a bunch of money.
Or at least some kind of deal with
like
a peanut butter company, right?
Yeah. Now that's nice. Yeah. I still got scars from Iraq and dogs, so I'm good there. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna fuck a
36
dog.
hours straight.
Yeah, but get some revenge at least.
Yeah,
that's true.
Let me ask you this. So you're going to be doing 4 more after that one, right? Or there are 3 more after that one?
So 3 more after that one, yeah.
Okay, so how much do we have to donate to what charity to get you to dress like Forrest Gump the whole time?
Yeah. What's the number?
Oh, fuck. I'm only trying to raise $2,500 for Canines for Warriors for this next race.
We'll do that. We'll give you $2,500 if you do the whole thing dressed like
Dressed
Forrest
as
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
With the tactical vest.
No, the next one after that.
The next one after
I don't want to, I'm not.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
But I want you in the khakis. The
Okay.
Bob, pull up Forrest Gump.
Well, not his street clothes, his running clothes, right?
Yeah. I want the short,
smiley
the red
face.
short, the little short red.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I guess it's not a smiley face. That's the one he wiped his face on.
Is it weird that I want him in the leg braces before he broke out?
Yeah, if you could show up wearing leg braces.
and then break off.
out of
like
that,
while you're
yeah.
warming up, break out of it.
Yeah.
What's on that?
So
hat?
is this the Gump costume you were thinking of with the yellow shirt?
I think that's the Bubba Gump.
The Bubba Gump hat is what he's wearing.
So and also you're going to need to grow out your beard a little bit. And
Yeah.
if you can't grow your hair that long, which I doubt anybody can.
No.
We're going to need you to wear a wig.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can wig it up?
Yeah, I'll wig it up. I'll do
Okay.
that. And then, so the next one after that is in April, and it's a 24-hour race where we'll just run laps of a 4-mile trail over and over again for 24 hours.
Ooh, that's worse.
So
God
I'll
damn
do
it.
that.
Man, why?
Just for you guys.
Again, why? Like that's the one thing that I go back to is why.
I think, like, for me, it's almost like a form of meditation. You get out there and you're away from the world, like you're disconnected from, these wonderful things and everything else.
Yeah.
And it allows you to kind of just focus on yourself. And then it gets to a point, like in a 100-mile race, where you get to, you get to meet your demons. Like there's a point at mile 70, 80 of a 100-mile race where your mind's starting to fuck with you. It's like, hey, why are you doing this? Quit.
Yeah.
My mind kicks in. Maybe I have an overactive mind, but mine kicks in immediately. After the first 3 or 4 steps, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
There's no. I'm going to go ride my Peloton and then get high on DMT.
See, everybody has their own thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like what it's built into for me. And I run, I'll run the whole 100 miles without music, no headphones, no nothing like that.
No way, dude.
So, yeah.
I couldn't do any of it without music. So right now I'm in physical therapy still after being in the hospital 3 days a week. I am able to do, so I have to do 3 miles on a treadmill at like a 3.5 to a 4.0, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. And it's just kind of to get you back into shape and everything else and try to gain muscle mass and blah, 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 right?
Yep.
I couldn't imagine doing 3 miles without music, let alone 100 at a dead sprint. Because like 13-minute miles is unbelievably impressive for 100 fucking miles.
Yeah, there's guys out there that are 10 times more impressive than me. The guy that won the race ran it in like 14 hours. I mean, Zach Bitter, who's from Texas, I think, he's got one of the records out there. He ran 100 miles in like 11 hours or so odd minutes.
I'm gonna have to do the math
on
that.
And
how many minute of a mile is that? So you're looking at
6. So Zach's record just got broken by a guy from Lithuania, I think. The guy ran 100 miles in 10 hours and some odd minutes, which is like a 6-minute, 30-second pace per mile.
Oh my God!
For 100 miles.
I couldn't even do 1 mile in 6 minutes. 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's amazing what some of these guys can do, and women. Courtney DeWalter, if you've ever heard her name, she was on Rogan before.
She almost won the Moab one year, I think.
She did.
Or she may have won it.
She won it.
Like 2016 or 17, maybe.
Yeah, it was a few years ago. She was on Rogan right after, and I apologize if I said Rogan. I canceled everybody. Yeah.
But we're on the verge of that every day. Yeah.
But yeah, she was on Rogan. She won the Moab 240, and she's probably one of the best ultra marathoners in the world, if not the best.
But she's a woman, right?
Yeah, she's a woman. At that distance, I think they've looked at, like, scientifically, men and women at a certain point are basically even when it gets to like that 100-mile plus type race. You'll get a lot of women.
Unless you've got to do math at any point.
Yeah.
Then we win again.
Or vote, where it's just
Oh God. Yeah.
it should be
Now
just
you're
men.
canceled, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like that.
Now you're canceled. Yeah.
Nope.
Women shouldn't be driving either. Say it. Say women shouldn't be driving.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that shit's crazy. That's like, for most people, it's a 4-day run. For the top end of people, it's like a 2.5
Yeah.
day run. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Dude.
She did it in like 56 hours, 240 miles.
My God.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Are you married right now?
No, I'm single.
Yeah. There's a reason.
Yeah. No, I got. So
What's Jason doing? Oh, he's running again. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
So is that why Jenny never married Forrest until
Jenny's
she had
so
AIDS?
fucked up. Jenny's so fucked
Oh,
up.
dude.
How do you show up on his doorstep like when you got AIDS?
Hey, I've
and
got
a kid-
AIDS.
and a kid.
I'm home. Here's your kid.
Yeah.
I may or may not have had AIDS. My biggest question, because I love Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
But my biggest question when I left that movie was,
Does the kid have AIDS?
yes, and does
That's a good
does Tom
question.
Hanks have AIDS?
Tom Hanks definitely. He's
yeah.
played multiple characters with AIDS.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, he's had it since Philadelphia.
He went from Gump to Philadelphia, and it was just like, Jesus, man, you're back-to-back AIDS movies at that point.
He just kept going.
Yeah. He's running.
Hey, somebody tell Brittany to make a Drinkin Bros version, like she does all our merch, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
We need a Drinkin Bros version of this outfit. Can
Yeah.
you put that
Oh.
up? Can you put that up on the screen, please? This
Those are
outfit.
almost thigh huggers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get thigh huggers to make the shorts, and then we'll get. I don't know what the fuck that shirt is.
I think it's a collared shirt.
We're gonna
Like,
have
it's one of
to-
those-
Yeah, it looks
That's
like
a
one of those
short
old.
sleeve V-neck sweater.
Yeah.
That's a sweater for
It's like
sure.
a '70s Wimbledon.
Yeah.
We may have to fucking stitch this thing ourselves. I don't know if that.
Yeah.
if that's gonna be available.
It's a one of one.
Yeah.
Where one is stitched and that's it.
Well, she's got a. She has a what do you call it? A fucking sewing machine now, so we can just find a deep V shirt, and she can put the collar and cut the sleeves off and hem it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing
This is happening.
Doing it. Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
We're gumping it, dude.
So you mentioned treadmill earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing in September. I'm working with a local gym. They got a couple different locations. One Life Fitness in Virginia, and we're going to do 48 hours straight on a treadmill. So I'm going to do that attempt in September timeframe.
And at what speed?
Most likely it'll end up being like a 4.
A four for 48 hours?
hours. Yeah.
How do you even stay up for that long? Because in all sincerity,
Yeah.
just thinking about being awake for that long, I don't know how. I don't even know if I could do that.
Yeah, I think your body's just working off like the adrenaline and everything else at that point. So you're kind of, as long as you keep moving forward, you're good. I know Courtney, when she did her Moab attempt, she talked about sleeping for 20 minutes out of the whole 56 hours, and she had a 19-minute nap and a 1-minute nap, and the 1-minute nap was the greatest sleep she said she's ever had in her life. So
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, Cam Haines said something similar.
Yeah.
Like he slept for like, I think 25 minutes once, and then maybe 19 or 20 minutes another time, and that was it. That's all his body would let him sleep.
Well, I've had like naps where it's felt really deep and
Yeah.
good, but it's so rare that to time it up with the exact moment you need it
Yeah.
would be the toughest part when you've been going and going and going.
Yeah.
And especially you're exhausted. I mean, what if the alarm doesn't go off?
yeah, that's mainly why a lot of these folks have crews with them. I've run the past couple races I've done have been crewless, so it's been just me out there running on my own, and everything food and everything is just on me. But for a lot of these races, people will bring crews with them that'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 people, like a posse, with them to help them feed, wake them up when they need a nap, pace them, all those kind of different things.
And when you're out there running and you're pissing and shitting yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a dumb question because I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the shit just falling behind you and that's it? You just
Like a horse.
Yeah, exactly. Are you just moving?
So I think I've only had to shit during a race one time, and fortunately there was porta potties at the race. Like, so it was. Just
Oh, so you use the bathroom?
Run in the porta potty and take a shit, but piss, like, you just side of the trail, let it go and keep going.
Great. We've done well. You did that in the military too. You run
Yeah.
up. You run up ahead of your group. You shit. Take your sock off. Wipe your ass. Throw your sock in the
Yeah.
woods, and then get back in formation.
Yeah.
But then you're missing a sock, right? Yeah. Shit,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, I was talking to Giorgio about this earlier. I mean, I think Giorgio was talking about shitting in a bag earlier.
Yeah,
So
he's the guy definitely you want to see.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
never been in the military. He just does that.
he just does it for his own.
He's just a normal man
He's
walking
saving
around
his
the
shit.
world.
By the way, Greg in the chat brought up a good point. Remember the NIH Coke vest for the Beagles?
Yeah.
So they made this vest with needles on the inside of it that
yeah.
pricked the dog.
Yeah, I heard you guys
They
talking
gave him
about that.
cocaine,
Yeah.
so I mean, you just wear one of those.
Yeah.
And then that way you can just play disco music the whole time. Like you just listen to the fucking Bee Gees running 100 miles.
That'd be a blast.
Fucking yeah, doing this shit.
Just go by like nothing.
A fucking blast.
When you run
dude.
when I run short distances, or when I used to run short distances, like 2 miles or something, if I was just working out to work out, I would listen to music. But if it's anything more than like 30 minutes of running, I can't listen to music. It fucks with my head. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, so a lot of my training runs, like if it's a shorter distance run, like you said, like less than 10 miles, I'll listen to music. But
I feel like if you're listening, if I'm listening to music and it's a longer distance run, then I'm keeping track of time more, which fucks with my head.
Yeah.
Like it's better just to space out and run.
I'll honestly listen to you guys a lot on
that's
like
not
the
a good
podcast.
idea.
No, I mean, but it's nice because it makes the time go by faster, and your guys' hour and a half podcast normally lines up with about a 15-mile run for me.
Yeah.
So
and most treadmills at gyms in particular max out at an hour. And then they'll have like a half-hour recovery. So I listen to podcasts too. If I'm on there for a while and I'm like, all right, great.
Yeah, and for the training plans that you normally run, like a lot of people get it wrong. They go out and try to run as fast as they can every single run. And for like these kind of races, and even just for your own physical health, a lot of times it's just going out and doing slow, heart rate down, like in this 50, 60s range of your max heart rate, 50% of your max heart rate, and that's building your cardiovascular system. So a lot of times it's running really slow for what your normal like 1 mile pace would be. Because out on the course though, like it's funny because a lot of people think you're trying to like eat, like you're eating gels and gummies and stuff like that, but I'm fucking out there eating like quesadillas, pizza,
Carbs,
Oreos,
man,
carbs, all the carbs you can get.
Like
on the course?
Simple carbs.
On the course,
shit
yeah.
that burns fast.
The aid stations, they're like, especially when it gets at night here in Huntsville, it got freezing. Like it was cold Saturday night, and they started serving like hot ramen, stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds actually really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
On a run, just fucking drink it as you're running and shit. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And when Forrest Gump was running, I think it was an AIDS station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was an aid station. So you had to
He
stop,
get
give
prep.
blood. Yep.
He got prep treatments.
They gave him a cocktail.
Yeah.
And so, what, dude? You knew coming on Drinkin Bros this was going to happen.
Yeah, you watched the show.
No. I mean, like, definitely, I got to look like an AIDS patient now when I run this 24-hour race.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
I already got to lose.
It's super easy. You
I
just
think
go to the
the-
hospital for 45 days.
I was going to say.
I think the cross country run was pre-AIDS.
Yes,
So-
it was.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to look like you have AIDS after, which shouldn't be too hard after running for 24 consecutive hours.
I lost, I think, I normally weigh around 180, and I lost 12 pounds during that race after I weighed myself.
That's
the
it?
race. Yeah, a lot of it's water weight.
At least, I mean, a pound of water is, or I'm sorry, 8 pounds of water is a gallon. So, I mean, that's like a gallon and a half of fucking water, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I doubt you're losing muscle mass or anything. You're probably not even losing that much fat either.
No. And then, like, a lot of it is, a lot of people think carb loading is the way to go. And it can be for like a marathon distance because your body goes to the carbs first to get energy. But after so long, it starts going into your fat storage. So a lot of like ultra marathoners will do what's called fat loading, where it's like all healthy fat type stuff like avocados, all that kind of stuff to prep for.
But once the
longer
race
races.
starts, you're eating like fucking pasta.
Yeah, you're eating
and some
everything.
shit,
Yeah. Anything you get your hands on.